Episode 4 of The Changeling has arrived, and it's safe to say it maintained the same level of perplexity as the preceding 3 episodes. Nonetheless, amidst the confusion, numerous clues emerged, shedding light on the reality of the situation and the potential survival of Emma. With the introduction of Carl and the Wise Ones in action, let's delve into a recap, analysis, and explanation of everything significant in this episode. Buckle up for The Changeling, Episode 4, Ending Explained. Please be aware that this video contains spoilers. One central character who took the spotlight in this episode was William Wheeler. His desperate quest to acquire a copy of To Kill a Mockingbird in hopes of winning back his estranged wife, Greta, was a focal point. It became evident that William was experiencing the same anguish as Apollo, who had experienced a similar situation on their initial boat journey. This parallel wasn't immediately apparent, but later in the episode, when William revealed proof of Emma's continued existence to Apollo, we discovered that he had endured a similar ordeal as Apollo, with his wife leaving him and one of his children falling victim to the influence of the Wise Ones. Greta, like Emma, had fallen under the sway of the Wise Ones, which explained William's keen interest in helping Apollo find Emma as a potential means to reconnect with Greta. Towards the episode's conclusion, William endured a brutal beating, leaving us in awe of his survival and his ability to casually don his glasses afterward. It raises questions about his authenticity. Notably, the colors blue and red have held significant meaning in this series, with characters typically aligning with one color. For instance, Cal sported a red string symbolizing her allegiance. However, William was seen drinking a red-labeled beverage but then boarded a blue boat while wearing blue attire. It's apparent that there is more to William's character and his impact on the overarching narrative yet to be revealed. Initially, Patrice assumed that William was inexperienced with relationships, but when they got into the car with him, they discovered he had a wife and 2 children. This reinforces the theme of not judging people by appearances and suggests that we may be mistaken in assuming we know the full truth about William. One key location in this episode was North Brother Island, one of 2 islands frozen in time, forgotten by society. William had been searching for this elusive island for a long time, yet Apollo stumbled upon it during their first river journey. As they approached the island by boat, the narrator uttered the line, "There are portals in this world that we may never know we've trespassed through." North Brother Island is particularly intriguing because it is described as a place that feels like stepping into another world due to its forgotten, abandoned nature. In reality, it used to house individuals at risk of spreading diseases but is now a desolate 20-acre land. In conclusion, Episode 4 of The Changeling unraveled more layers of complexity while introducing intriguing characters and locations. William Wheeler's enigmatic character and North Brother Island's eerie aura promise more twists and turns in the unfolding narrative. However, in the show, it's depicted as a place that harbors the wise individuals. The entire concept of North Brother Island, including Ryland's presence and its characterization as an alternate world, suggests the possibility of another realm yet to be unveiled in the series. This could be the elusive location where Emma and the real baby, Brian, might be hidden. The symbolism of the puppets also plays a crucial role in unraveling the narrative. During a significant moment on North Brother Island, Cal mentioned her collection of puppets and narrated a story about a couple with a baby. In the tale, the husband's attempt to steal greens led to him being ensnared by an enchantress who intended to curse him, offering to spare them if they surrendered their baby. This narrative bears a striking resemblance to the situation between Apollo and Emma. Initially, Emma was advised not to cut the string on her wrist and to let it naturally fall off. However, Apollo prematurely severed the string, believing he possessed the power to fulfill Emma's desires. Their actions seemed to result in a curse, akin to the tale, and as a consequence, the baby was taken. Further linking to this, Cal tied a piece of red string around one of the puppets, which seemed to communicate with Apollo. This demonstrated the potency of illusions, which tied into the theory that baby Brian might have been replaced by an illusion. Only certain individuals could discern this illusion, explaining why some parents claimed, "It's not a baby," in reference to their children. This aligns with the show's title, suggesting that a changeling, a fairy left in place of a stolen human, might have been substituted for Brian. It's plausible that only mothers, willing to sacrifice everything for their babies, possess the ability to see through this deception, which could explain Emma's and others' distress. The episode's conclusion also featured several noteworthy moments. Apollo grappled with recurring nightmares related to the tragic events of that night. Kindergarten, a mysterious account on the app dedicated to Brian, played a prominent role. Additionally, Apollo's mother, Lillian, appeared at the riverbank with a red suitcase, both in the past and the present, indicating she had thrown the suitcase into the river many years ago. Apollo's inner turmoil manifested in various ways, including horrific nightmares, triggered by the sound of a boiling kettle, and fond memories of happier times, such as fortune cookies and moments on the Washington Bridge. These memories fueled his determination to confront the wise ones. Notably, Apollo discarded his wedding ring during this episode, replacing it with a red string of significance. The suitcase remained a central focus throughout the episode, both at the beginning and end, with a prior appearance in the preceding episode. Its contents remain a mystery, but it likely holds a connection to Apollo's father and his tumultuous relationship with him. The depth of Apollo's resentment towards his father and his desire to keep him away from his son may explain why Lillian threw his belongings into the river. Speculation persists about what lies inside the suitcase, and anticipation builds to uncover its secrets. Time will unveil the truth concealed within its confines, teasing viewers with the promise of revelations to come.